So the Washington Mystics are a really bad team. A really, really, really bad team. And they have now entered into what I will call shameless tanking. They are shamelessly tanking now. This isn't one of those things where it's like, okay, yeah, they're just being bad. No, they are in the we are shamelessly tanking category. And I don't even think the Connecticut Sun are shamelessly tanking. I just think they're bad. The Mystics, this is as shameless as it gets. This is like, heck, fuck it. Even Seattle. Nah, Seattle aren't as bad. Seattle's bad. Like, the Mystics had this game won and just threw it away. They threw it away. They played, if you're looking other than Citron, you're looking at their minutes here. They played Cody a bunch of minutes. They put Cody on Caitlin to end the game. Why would you put Cody on Caitlin to end the game? Just why? There is no way at all why you should have put Cody on Caitlin. Not only that, look at Sydney Johnson's face to end the game. Man's out here smiling, as is Lucy Olsen. They are out there smiling while watching Caitlin Clark game them. Like, this is why, I'm fully convinced this is why Sydney Johnson was hired as GM. Because he can make coaching decisions to go and lose them games. Like Lauren Betts. There was no reason why Lauren Betts shouldn't have been in for that last play. If for nothing else, to stop a lob. There was 4 seconds to go. The ball's not going back to the inbounder. Like, she could have just been big and put her arms out wide and stopped and made it tough on the inbounder. She could have did anything, but she was not on the floor. Georgia Amor, in fairness, the Fever made Georgia Amor look good. I'll say that much. The Fever absolutely made Georgia Amor look good today. With no Kiki, like the moves that this team makes, and just in general as well, this is like the moves they make are shameless tanker moves. They are not like, okay, we're just going to be bad, and even though we're going to be bad, like they ended the game running entirely through Shakira Austin, who turned it over 5 times. Like, they were up by 1 with 30 seconds to go. Could have essentially dribbled the game out. And they run through Shakira Austin, who then turns it over. And yeah, like the lack of aggression in Sonia Citron. She shot the ball 12 times in 40 minutes. Like, that's really bad. That's really, really bad. I'm going to be very honest. To shoot the ball that little for like an all-star level player, a player that we expect to be an all-star this year, or even at least in a conversation for an all-star, to watch them essentially go and just be like, yeah, this doesn't really matter. I don't need to shoot the ball. It's all good. I don't need to shoot the ball. I can just chill. And this is a player, again, I know she hit the 2 free throws. Like, Citron has got ice in her veins. We get that. But, like, it's now at a stage where, again, we're looking at them 4-6. And yes, they're better than the Phoenix Mercury, record-wise. But, like, they're going to be very low very soon. Like, this is a team that, again, let's not forget, they lost, was it 10 of 11 games or something to end the season? They are shamelessly tanking. And they were 4-4. You're looking at their wins, like, obviously they beat the Fever. But, like, yeah, well, they beat the Storm. They also lost to the Storm. The Sky are terrible. Like, this is a team that got killed by the Atlanta Dream. This is now, like, because we saw last year, through a certain amount of time, Sydney Johnson was a good coach. Like, they went 14-14 to start last year. They were ahead of the Las Vegas Aces after 28 games. Like, we know that this team we know this coach can coach. Like, we have absolutely no question about it that Sydney Johnson is capable of coaching the sport of basketball. And I think we can all agree with that. The problem is that obviously things are seemingly going wrong, and like the coaching decisions that are being made are the types of decisions you would make if you are completely incompetent. And it's regular enough when the Mystics play down the stretch. They'll make moves that it's like, the only way you can make this move as a coach is if you are completely incompetent and terrible at your job. And we know that Sydney Johnson's none of those things, neither of those things. So it has to be by choice. It has to be. So now all of a sudden, you're looking in a situation where this is a team that could be winning way more games. This is a team that on paper could be fighting for the playoffs. Just like last year, again, let's not forget, through 28 games, as in with 16 games to go in the season, they were ahead of the Las Vegas Aces, who won the title. They ended the season, they were 14-14 and went 16. They won 16 games. I think it was 22 games to make the playoffs. There were 6 wins off the playoffs, despite being, I think, the 7th seed at the time. And then they just completely just went away from everything. And that's the way this team is, where it's like, they just switch off. And I get it, there's like young team problems and stuff. But this doesn't feel like that. This does not feel like that. Like, you've got Cody shooting 3 threes a game. Nobody in this team can fucking shoot. And I understand, like, Michaela Onuere is a career like 25%, 29% three-point shooter. Georgia Amore had more points today than she had in the 4 previous games combined. Like, I get it, she went 4-4 from 3. But on the year, she's been shooting 23% from 3. And again, that includes her going... No, it doesn't. Does it? Does that include her going 4-4 today? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No. She was shooting 23% from 3 on the year. She's been shooting 23%. So no, she can't shoot. She shot well today. She can't shoot. Even Citron's shooting like 30% from 3 on the year. This entire team can't shoot. I Citron on the season shooting 33% from 3. And she's their best shooter on the year. This is a shameless tanking team. And yeah, they're not going to win that many games. They're not going to win any games anytime soon. That's just the way it is with this team. It is tough. Like, it is a real tough one when it comes down to it. When you're watching a team that you're like, okay, yeah, they could be pushing for playoffs, but they're like, you know what? We need to be bad because we think the Chicago Sky are going to be good. The Mystics, I absolutely believe, are a plus 500 team at this stage if the Chicago Sky were completely incompetent. Player for player. I understand they look bad. They're 4-7. But like, player for player, they're not bad. Like, they are not a bad team player for player. We all know that one. But anyway, yeah, that's the video. See you guys.